Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today I'm super excited because I'm doing a 2013 Holy Grail products Crafty edition. So a lot of beauty gurus have their Holy Grail products and stuff, and I thought it'd be fun to do a Crafty edition. And this is the time of the year where everyone in the crafting community makes their videos on their 2013 favorites, and usually it's like your favorite products of the year and like new things and stuff like that. So I haven't really crafted that much this year, and also I haven't really gotten any new products. So I wanted to switch it up and make a video where I show you my favorite tools. And these are the tools that are my Holy Grail crafty tools because they never fail me and I use them every time I make a project, and it doesn't matter what project it is or what style it is or whatever. These are the tools that I use. And again, they're perfect and they work every time and they don't fail me. So I'm going to start off with adhesive, because you guys know I'm an adhesive whore, and like I use way too much, but I mean, I don't like things falling apart, so I just use a lot of adhesive. So my first favorite is my ATG gun. And when these like first came into the scene, I totally asked Robbie to get me one for Christmas, and he did. And these are pricey because they're for framing and stuff like that. But there's like a Michaels ATG gun, and I think it's pink, and they have a purple one. So these are now cheaper and available at Michaels. This works for me because I use a lot of tape. It's really not bulky. I mean, it's perfect for me. I like the amount of adhesive that it lasts me a while, which before I was using just like little tape runners and stuff, and they were like $8 each because I liked this certain kind and it was getting expensive. So the ATG has great sticking power. It doesn't fall apart later, and there's a lot of it, and it's just like, I just love it. My other favorite is the Xyron 2.5 Create a Sticker. I love this machine. And the cartridges inside for the adhesive can be expensive, but what it does is you put your piece of paper in and it comes out, and when it comes out it's on a backing and it's like a sticker. And so I use this specifically for my paper piecing, because when you do paper piecing you have small pieces of paper, and you know, I like my projects to look perfect, and like in order for it to look really good, you really need your paper piece to have like adhesive like on like solid on the back of it, so when you stick it down it won't roll up or anything like that. So I use my Xyron sticker maker every time I paper piece, and I stocked up on the cartridges on one of the daily deal sites. I don't recall if it was Scrapbook Steals or Flowers to Flourishes, but now and then they have a deal on the Xyron cartridges, and I just get 2 orders worth, and so I have like a stock pile of the cartridges. And then also you can find deals everywhere on the ATG tape. But yeah, when the Xyron cartridge comes on one of the daily deal sites, I always, you know, try to order just to make sure like I'm not gonna run out. You guys know I absolutely love these foam squares, and these are from the dollar store, and I like these to pop up images on cards or just pop up, you know, whatever element on a card. And you guys know I use this like crazy, and I find them at the dollar store, and I usually stock up when I see those. And then I totally love this adhesive, and it's from a girl named Jody. You have to order from her. I'll try to find her information down below. Hopefully she's still selling this, but these are just different dimensionals, and they're super sticky, and they're in that red sticky tape, so they will never ever fail you. They, like, once you stick it down, they're done. They're stuck hard, and they come in different sizes and shapes, and they also come in white, which is great. So I love using those for adhesive. And occasionally I find myself needing like a liquid glue. So for liquid glues, I think like Glossy Accents is a definite staple. Like, you have to have this. And the Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. I prefer the Glossy Accents over the Scotch Quick Dry, but that's a really good glue. And then I also really love the Tombo Mono Multi Liquid Glue, which looks like this. I love this a lot. And so as far as liquids, I like those. And then so the next thing are my cutters. And so I have two of them, and my favorite one is this one. It's the Rotary, and this has made my favorites like every year. This is the Fiskars one, and it's like the Rotary blade, which looks like that. And what I like about it is the blade is, I guess, deep enough so you can cut chipboard. So this is what I've been using to cut chipboard, and it's just a Rotary. And I like how it's big, and I like that. And then I also really like my other cutter, which totally matches. I didn't realize when I bought it that they're like a matching situation, but this is Fiskars as well. And sometimes when you make a card, you have to cut it a certain way, and it's easier to cut it using this because you can measure. Like, you know, sometimes they'll say cut 2 inches in, and you can see here like where to begin and 2 inches and where to end. And you can't really do that with a Rotary tool because it's just like, you know, a blade, like a circle blade. But this, you have obviously more control. And for those certain like fancy card cuts, you can, you know, figure out exactly where you need to cut. So I love these cutting tools. And then I also, you have to have a Martha Stewart scoreboard. I use this every time I make cards, and mine is like totally dirty. But this is great because it has the score lines like every, I think, 16th inch. And it's great. And then it comes with the bone folder. Well, this is a plastic one, but this is what came with the machine. But, and it goes inside here. And I have another random bone folder in there. But the Martha Stewart scoreboard is great. I have the 12-inch one. But I know they have a mini one. I haven't tried the mini one, but I definitely like this one. I also have the turquoise one, but I haven't opened it up yet because this obviously hasn't broken. But I use this every single time I make a project. For some reason, I have to score something. And this is what I use. Okay. So, my next thing is, as far as like a die cutter, I think nothing, in my opinion, beats the Bigshot, which is right here, and I think it's made my list every time. And this is the one I have. And then sometimes you can get a great deal at Joann.com because they'll have free shipping over a certain price. And then the Bigshot will be like 40% off. So that's the best time to get a Bigshot. That's where I think I bought my original one from Roxy for, hey Roxy, like a long time ago, and I broke it. And it was my fault. It was user error because I was trying to cut felt with a really intricate die, and I over sandwiched it. And it just got stuck, and it was just drama galore. So the Bigshot machine is solid. I just broke it because I was just like, you're not supposed to put like, you know, you're not supposed to make your sandwich like super thick, and I just kept piling it on, and I'm like, it can handle it. But yeah, it was totally my fault. But I got this one from the Joann.com, and it was good because free shipping and 40% off. And I also have a backup in my garage in case I break this one, but I doubt that I'll break this one. But that's how much I love the Bigshot. I have a backup Bigshot. And it's the same exact one. And my favorite is the, of course, blinged out pink and black one. So that's that. And this can cut all the wafer thin size dies, your MFT dies, spellbinders, the big dies. It can cut whatever size. And it's great because all of the different plates and stuff you can get at Michael's, and you know, you can order it at Joann's and stuff. So all of the accessory pieces are easy to get, and you can use coupons on them. Okay, so my last thing is like just a random tools. And so you totally need a Tim Holtz craft mat. And it's, you know, if you want to distress things, if you want to paint something and protect your surface. I have the bigger one. I had a smaller one and it finally died. Like for a while it had a hole in it and I like fixed it with tape and it was so ghetto. And I'm like, okay, I have to get a new one. So I did get a new one. You can also use the baking sheets. I think they sell them at Bed Bath & Beyond and it looks exactly like this. But this is really great for protecting your work surface, especially if you're going to use a heat gun or heat tool. Speaking of heat tools, this is mine. I got it at Michael's. I don't know if they carry it anymore, but it's well loved. It's like dirty and stuff. But it's the Marvy Uchida embossing heat tool. I don't know if they have newer versions, but this is the brand I use. Like I haven't tried any other brands, but this one heats up quickly. It works. It hasn't broken, so I love that. I use the Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher quite a bit. And with this one, I'm afraid like they're going to discontinue it. So I totally stocked up on the tiny staples that go in here because it doesn't fit the standard size staples. So they're just super tiny and I love this. I also have the Cropodile corner chomper. I think I have two of them, but this is the 1/4 and 1/2 inch one. I really like a brayer, and this is an ink brayer, and I don't use it for ink, but if you're making mini albums or if you just want something to be flatter, this is great because you can just use it to, you know, you can just use it to roll out like and smooth out paper and stuff like that. So this is traditionally used for ink, but I use this to flatten out papers and make sure things are smooth and stuff like that. And mine's super old. I also use, which I didn't think I was going to get a lot of use out of this, but I use this quite a bit. This is the We Are Memory Keepers. I forgot what this is called, but it makes the holes. What is this called? This is the hole puncher, and it makes 2 size holes, and one is, I forget what size, 3/16 of an inch and 1/8 of an inch. And this is great because it makes the holes and it does the eyelets and stuff like that, and it cuts through like chipboard and really thick paper and stuff. So it's like a heavy duty tool. You have to have, like, mandatory, a pair of Tim Holtz scissors. These are the only scissors I use. I even use this for paper piecing. They're serrated, so they're super strong, and I think I have 3 pairs lying around the house, and I think Scrubby even has a pair. These are the best scissors ever, and you should have them. So that's all I'm saying. You should have some sort of pokey tool. Like, I really love the, I think this is the Tonic or Tim Holtz, whatever this is called. And you can buy, it's called an owl, A-W-L. But the owls are just like wood, and, you know, it has the pokey tool part, but it seems dangerous to me. I like this one because it's retractable. I also really, and I don't think they sell this anymore, the Making Memories tweezers, and these are great because you know, I just like them, so because they stay, or it's like, I don't know what the word is, but it's good because once you hang on to something, you don't have to like hold it down, it just automatically closes up. This is a great tool. This is just a really cheap flat iron. And I like this because all my trims are rolled up and they're a hot mess. And you can use this, and you can all I don't use this for my hair at all, but this is just strictly for trim, and it's heated on this side and heated on this side, so when you put your trim through it, you can unwrinkle your trim, which is great. I mean, you never want to burn your trim, and you want to do a test run because some trim has plastic in it. You don't want to burn anything, but you know, you can pretty much tell what you can flat iron or not, but this is really great for freshening up your trim. Make sure it's not wrinkled. I really love this really old, and they do not sell it anymore, acrylic block. And this one's a Heidi Swapp one. And they don't sell this anywhere more. But I love this. And if I ever lose this, I will cry and be so sad because I only have one. But I love the size. It fits in my hand perfectly. And it fits a greeting form stamp perfectly. And so I love this. The closest thing that I found to it, they sell at Michael's. And it's thin as well. But it's just a tiny bit bigger. It's just a tiny bit bigger. And it's just like a hair thicker. But I mean, this will definitely work as well. But the feel of this in my hand, I really like. But this is definitely like a close second. I have two more things. And so these are inks. And I've tried a lot of inks, but these are the inks that one of these inks will work on your stamp. So if you have trouble stamping out an image, and I learned this from Christina Werner, you can use your Versamark watermark stamp pad, which is a clear sticky ink. And whenever you, like, you kind of have to prime the stamp with this, like stamp it first with this, and then use your ink after it. And this won't hurt your other ink because it's clear, but that seems to make the ink like stamp better. But I do like the Versamark watermark stamp pad, and you can use this, you know, for the embossing and stuff like that. But these are my three favorite inks, and one of these will work on your stamp. Like, it's so funny because some stamps stamp really good on Stazon, some stamp really well on Memento, and VersaFine works most of the time. But if you have one of these three inks, like, you'll be able to get a crisp image. So I really love the VersaFine a lot. I like Stazon, but I don't like the smell for some reason. But Stazon's great for slick surfaces. And then, of course, I love my Memento Tuxedo Black for Copic coloring. It doesn't smear and stuff like that, and it's also a really great ink in and of itself. Okay. So my last item is, and I hate when I make a video and I'm trying to go fast and it's already 18 minutes. But my last is my favorite tool. I got this a million years ago. It still has like an old Honda thing on it. But I got this from a dollar store a million years ago. This has been with me for a while, and it used to be in my car. But when you're altering items and stuff like that, sometimes in order to paint the item, like a box or whatever, you need like a screwdriver. So I love this one, and I've been looking all over the place for something similar to like a mini tool set because I wanted, you know, to put it in a giveaway or something. But I love this because it has like all these like mini tools, and they're perfect for when you're altering items because, and then they come out, and this is so old. Like, I'm so afraid I'm going to lose it. So I'm always like anal about putting it away. But it's nice to have like a little tool set with you while you're crafting because you never know when you'll need it. And between this and your Pokey tool, you should be good to go. So I have one sneaky item in here. So my last tool is this, and this is super old. And it's funny because all of the tools that I really love are super old, and they were like the first ones that I got. But it's this is really dirty, but it's like a Fiskars ball tool, and this one has a smaller end and a bigger end, and this is really handy to do scoring and stuff like that. So sometimes if the paper's super thick, I won't use the Martha Stewart bone folder. I'll use this one. And so this comes in really handy, and I've had this like probably 7 years. So that's it. That is my 2013 Holy Grail products, Crafty edition. I just wanted to share with you like my most loved and favorite tools. Not of 2013, but of all time. So if you guys want to do something like this, that would be awesome. Let me know if you did one, because I totally want to see it. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.